We appreciate you spending your morning with us here on the Q. 98 Gold, as I mentioned, also streaming on the Facebook pages and on our YouTube channel. Go look for Tuieville on YouTube. Portion of the show is brought to us by the Hideout Bar and Bait in Beaverville. Head over there for an adult beverage hangout, hideout at the Hideout in Beaverville. Try your luck on the Renville gaming machines. Just play responsibly. Also want to mention our friends over at 95 Bravo in Otterburn. They've got a great deal going on right now through the holidays. You get an extra 25 on when you spend 100 or more on gift cards to 95 Bravo in Otterburn. Visit 95bravollc.com and be sure to like 95 Bravo on Facebook. All right, we are up on our video streaming and saying hi to everybody, and we've got some advice to the folks that are hanging out with us. I don't know why I can't get you to come on. So there we go. Now I got you on. It was frozen. It was now you just turned yourself off. We're doing great here.
I didn't.
Then I did it by hitting it twice because it was frozen.
Oh.
There you are. Now we see you.
Hello.
We're all here. We're here doing our things. Okay. So I would not call myself an expert on life, but I have lived some of it. And I learned some things throughout it.
Sure. Yeah. You've been
know.
living this whole time.
Yes. I have made it through 49 years and have learned some things.
Yes.
One of those that if I was to give advice to people, I would say, don't snorkel with alligators. That's what I would say.
Yeah. I feel like that's good advice.
Yeah. And that could be taken as a euphemism for being in a situation that isn't good for you, or real life. Take it literally. Don't snorkel with alligators.
I agree. It's multi-purpose.
Yes.
Yeah, it works really.
Absolutely. Belinda says good morning. Good morning, Belinda. Thank you for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. An alligator bit a woman while she was snorkeling. This may surprise you. This was in Florida. So I keep trying to tell my parents, I don't know why you want to live in such a dangerous place. You've got to lock your doors. Alligators can come in at any time.
Yeah? Do they see a lot of alligators?
Yeah.
They do?
Yeah. Walking around their area. People see them in their little ponds and stuff. And
on four legs, right?
No, they stand up on two legs. Walking around, the alligators do in there. They've got us very yes. A Florida woman was snorkeling with a friend at Alexander Springs Recreation Area over the weekend when a 9-foot alligator need new swim trunks. I'm just saying. Oof, they would be in very bad shape.
I hope she's okay. However, I also hope that she looked like a cartoon character. Like when the surfboard when the surfboard gets like bit by the shark and there's like a bite mark.
So you're hoping that there was a bite taken out of her head.
I hope she's okay. I said I hope she's okay first.
But you also said I hope there's a bite out of her head like it was an apple for this alligator.
Yeah, I think about cartoons too much in real life.
I think so, yes.
I
know. A photographer nearby happened to snap some photos, and she does not have a hole in her head, but there is blood.
Ooh.
It's an alligator.
Did she have to have stitches?
Hospital with her, but I'm guessing.
Poor thing.
A photographer nearby happened to snap some photos of the immediate aftermath, including one that clearly shows an alligator lurking behind them.
Ooh!
Still there.
Oh my gosh.
Marissa Carr said Friday that she still cannot believe that an alligator bit her in the face on Sunday.
Oh my God.
She was out with her friends snorkeling, swimming. She said, I ripped the mask off and I turned to see two little eyes sticking out of the water. She said the 9-foot alligator came out of nowhere. Well, came out of the water where you were, but I'm just saying.
Mama and Papa alligator.
Yeah. Her friend Shane said she heard a rush of water, then saw the gator. I just heard a rush of water, turned around to make sure she was okay. I just saw the gator. I saw her head in its mouth. Marissa said it all happened within a matter of seconds, so fast she didn't realize the alligator had bitten her at all.
Oh, my goodness. That's awful.
Yes, why are you laughing at this poor woman?
Because I'm thinking about her just walking around with the alligator on top of her with the like a fish.
It was 9 foot. She wasn't walking around with this thing waving in the wind like a thing at a car dealership.
Yeah.
And I saw it. That's when it started hurting. I was like, my head and my neck is in like so much pain. The Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission confirmed the bite report to Fox 35 and said a trapper was unable to find the nuisance alligator and remove it. Was able to find the nuisance alligator and remove it. It was actually the second alligator incident to happen there within a week. On November 1st, a 79-year-old man was snorkeling and bumped into an alligator. The gator did not.
Sorry, excuse me, ma'am.
Excuse me, sir. Would you like to go through? Sure. Can I get the door for you? How are you?
Pardon me.
The gator did not bite him, but he did receive a non-life-threatening injury. They didn't elaborate on what the injury was from bumping into said alligator.
Oh my gosh.
Alligator Springs is briefly closed in case you were planning on going. Marissa said she was wearing a full face snorkel.
Wait, hold the phone. Did you say it was called Alligator Springs?
Alexander.
Oh, I thought you said Alligator Springs. I'm like, well, hello. I mean, it's in the name. And I'm pretty sure you said Alligator Springs, by the way.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, we can go back and look.
All right, we'll have to. But I mean, like, I would expect to. If I didn't get bit by an alligator, I'd be mad.
All right.
It's right here in the brochure. It says alligator.
Sure. Yeah. You are correct on that, Chrissy Martin. Yes, that's if it was called Alligator Springs, then I would be understanding that it was all
right.
their
I get
fault.
it.
Yes,
all right.
Yes, I get that. I understand that completely. Yes, but no, if I did misspeak, it was Alexander Springs is the name of the place.
Maybe also the name of the alligator. We don't know.
Might be his Springs.
Alexander Alligator.
That's true. It could be his Alexander Springs. Yes, he could be the Alexander that we're all speaking of. So. So apparently this guy had ended up bumping into the alligator. I would love to tell you more, but my computer's frozen up. There we go. Okay, it's just now finally coming back. So he said he bumped into the alligator and but did not end up with any life-threatening things. She said it sounds bad, but it biting my head is probably the best place it could have been because, like, if it would have gotten my arm and that it would have gotten a better grip on my arm and I could have lost my arm or just like my life in general. Ooh. So like I think the head did. I know I'm reading it word for word, so I'm like.
So like I'm really glad that like it bit my forehead because.
That's what I'm picturing. Yes.
And had been another part, like I wouldn't be, like here.
He said I was like not so tasty. So like I think the head he didn't get a good grip of it. So I think I'm genuinely just really, really lucky, she said. She doesn't blame the alligator, she said. She isn't going to let this encounter stop her from snorkeling in the future. By the way,
good.
The Fish and Wildlife of Florida would like you to know some of these tips.
All right.
When snorkeling in Florida, keep a safe distance if you see an alligator.
Okay. Well, she didn't see it.
What if it's already on my head? Never feed an alligator.
Oh.
He was eating my head.
What about if you feed it after midnight? Then what?
Then they multiply. You can't also get it wet.
Oh, alligator.
Yeah. Keep pets on a leash. By the way, this says on a lease, which was the second typo that I've seen in this article.
Oh.
I don't know if we don't have editors anymore.
Right. You don't want those alligators to just be able to move out whenever.
Right.
You got to get a lease.
Right. Keep pets on a lease and away from the edge of rivers. I think they mean leash.
Oh, your
yes.
pets on a leash.
Yes,
Pardon me.
yes.
I thought you meant the alligators on a leash.
And swim only in designated swimming area during daylight hours and without your pets. So don't swim with your pets because the alligator may want to eat it.
Absolutely not. Do not bring your elephant in there to swim.
Right.
No.
And also don't feed your head to the alligator because the alligators are not allowed to eat here. So you should not feed your head to the alligator.
Maybe put the tattoo on your head of alligators don't eat here.
No, not for alligators. Get a picture of an alligator tattooed on your head with a
No.
line through it. Yeah. No alligator
Not for
biting.
alligator consumption.
Right, not for eating. Not this head is not for eating. This is my head. I need to use it
Yes.
for all of the other things that I like to do, like the not eating. Yes.
Yeah.
Belinda said alligators buffet. Yeah, that's what they're going to change the name of the Wild Spring to, alligator buffet for sure. Thank you.